the card. I'm
Yeah,
excited.
yeah. But transition from that. Let's
Yeah.
actually get started with the first fight on the card. Of course, it's a featherweight matchup, which is pitting Gabriel Benítez going up against Billy Quarantillo, aka Billy Q. First, you got Benitez, who comes in at 22-9, and the minus 190 favorite, and then Billy Q is coming in 15-3 and is the plus 160 underdog. What do you see with this matchup?
Yeah, this is a good fight. On one side, you have Billy Q, who is the type of fighter to move forward, get in your face. He has knockout power and puts most of his power in his right hook. He also makes good use of his uppercut in the clinch, and he's really good with dirty boxing. Gabriel Benitez is a fighter that uses an array of kicks to keep his opponent on his back foot. He has good use of body and head kicks and drops down the legs. With this fight, I see Billy Q getting the fight to the ground and using his aggressive ground game to try and help him secure the win. This was a tough one to pick, but I see this fight going actually in Benitez's favor because his shots are way more calculated than Billy Q's. Billy Q has like what some would call a reckless fight style, where there's a lot of looping overhands, there's a lot of looping big wind up for punches. I think Benitez is a little more calculated, where he pieces you up a little bit, picks his spots, works the liver, isn't doesn't discriminate against where in the body he hits, where Billy Q is looking for the knockout. So I'm gonna go with Benitez by decision in this fight.
Yeah, first off, we got them going right here. You got Billy Q, who is coming in on 4-1 in his last 5 fights. The last fight that he did was a loss. He's fighting out of Tampa, Florida, 32 years old. He's 145 and a half pounds, 5'10", and then he has a 70-inch reach. And then he has no affiliate for his gym. Then you got Benitez, who is 3-2 in his last 5 fights. He's coming in with a win in his last fight. He's from Mexico. He fights out Tijuana, Baja California, Mexico. He's 33 years old, 155 and a half pounds, 5'8" with a 71-inch reach, and then he fights out of American Kickboxing Academy. And then you got Benitez. He is a fighter who likes to throw a wide range of kicks at you, and he grabs your legs. His hands are underrated. He has a straight right hand that he throws a lot, and he likes to mix in body shots as well with his shots to his opponent's face to mix things up. He tends to struggle against wrestlers who know how to get their opponents down, but he's hard to keep down. You can get him down, but he gets right back up once you basically get him down. Benitez has a nice guillotine submission he looks for a lot in fights. It tends to do it a little bit too much, but if he can dial it down and then just do it at times to surprise guys, he'll be better off that way. He has the capability to pour in a volume to overwhelm his opponents, and he has great fighter IQ, and his footwork is very underrated. And then you got Billy Q, who is a fighter who likes to move forward and get in front of you. He likes to stay on his feet, on his front foot, and get his opponents to constantly move back. It's kind of like the Chris Motino movement that he was doing against Sean O'Malley this Saturday. He likes to throw loopy punches. He likes to go for leg trips for takedowns. And when he has his opponent on the cage, he usually goes for a double leg takedown, the most simple takedown that you can do. He tends to be aggressive on top guard, rushes his movements, and sometimes loses position. His movement is too predictable at times, and he takes too much damage. Like I said before, it kind of reminds me of Motino.
Mm-hmm.
He struggles against good grapplers, but then he has great cardio to go with the pace that he moves at, but he doesn't veer off the line, so that goes hand in hand. He stays right on the line and doesn't move off, so he tends to take a lot of damage because of that, because he telegraphs what he's going to do and when he's going to do it. In this fight, I could see something in the situation where I could see Benitez get the win, because I could see him stuffing some of the takedowns. And I just feel like Billy Q's not going to be able to handle the pace, move it at it that way. and then do all that without losing some steam. So in
Yeah.
this fight, I have the volume of Benitez being the X factor, and I see him win this by unanimous decision, probably 2 rounds to 1.
Yeah, those leg kicks are going to be big, and we both kind of highlighted it that he
Yeah,
has a wide array of leg kicks. That's a good defense against a wrestler. You know, you chop at the legs, there's less explosiveness for those takedowns. So it's going to be a close fight. Honestly, I think this has a potential for fight of the night just because of Billy Q's knockout power, and like we've just seen
yeah,
him do those Sean O'Malley walk offs. You know what I mean? So it's going to be a great fight.
yeah. No,